Home. One very powerful word that means very different things to each of us. Home is family. Home is safety. Home is pride. Home is sanctuary. And when home is the only place to be, Harris Scarf is the destination. With the best brands in homewares at the best possible prices. Shop with us to make your home your haven.
Hello everyone, how are we? Oh my God, I've been so excited. I've been so excited about this cooking demonstration. It's not funny. You know, normally in normal situations, I'll be running around the stage, you know, giving chips away. Can you pass me a bag of chips? Can you pass me a bag of chips? I'll be running around like this, you know, doing like this, giving chips to all the audience. And, you know, the situations have bring us all the way home. So all the cooking demonstration is just gonna happen here. This is the backyard, and this is what I'm gonna cook for you, the most delicious crispy chicken tacos ever. Now, something is very important, and is, you know, a little hope, a light at the end of the tunnel, is that in Sydney, we'll still be doing the show, Love Cooking Live, October 16 and 18, and in Melbourne, November 27 and 29, we still will be making a live show. So hold on there, cake and bakers, hold on. We'll be with you soon. But in the meantime, we'll give you a little taste, just a little taste of the beautiful Mexico lindo. So I'm fascinated about Mexican food, one of my favorite cuisines in the world. And you know, for me, the tacos, you know, it's a very, very important recipe. Taco Tuesday is bigger than bolognese in Australia. So it's a few things I'd like to go through these tacos, and I'm gonna break it down into salad and dressing, very important. I'm gonna break it down into how to make the juiciest chicken in the world. I'm gonna break it down into how to make a crumb that is not too unhealthy. I'm gonna break it down how to make your own tortillas, and just, we're gonna have fantastic fun. I think you can make questions as we go. So just, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my place. This is the Maestre Villa. Okay, first thing, let's cook the chicken. Okay, the chicken is very important. I got 6,000 ingredients here. Now, everyone in Australia, they are really chicken breast lovers. Okay, chicken breast doesn't have any flavor. It's one of the things that we use all the time. Just imagine I'm a chicken, right? I'm gonna come here. If I was a chicken and this is my breast, the breast doesn't do any work. It's the thigh. The thigh is the business. This is what all the flavor is. And that's the part of the chicken we got to always to go and buy. You know, it's got different muscles, it's got different colors, it's got little bits of fat. And that's the ones that, you know, for me, it's got the real flavor. I'm gonna give it a little bit of Spanish spin, because in Spain, we love paprika, right? Everything in Spain and everything in life is better with paprika. So what I'm gonna do, chicken thighs, delicious. Lots of paprika in a plate. What I'm gonna do, this is, you know, the smoky. If you're a little bit spicy, you can use spicy paprika. And if you're a little bit of a sweet kind of person, you can use sweet paprika too. We're all different, I guess. So lots of paprika, don't be shy. Lots of seasoning, very important. And when I say lots of seasoning, I say lots of a frying pan on the stove, really nice and hot. Okay, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna slightly, you see, the thing with chicken tacos, the crispy chicken tacos, normally they cook with the schnitzel, okay? Like the schnitzel, fry the chicken, and in the frying process, you know, you lose a lot of that moisture. For me, a really nice chicken tacos will be really succulent and really moist, okay? So this here, people are scared to touch a chicken too, you know? It's like, oh my God, don't touch a chicken. Let's wash our hands, very important now. First thing before we get down to business, we wanna wash our hands. In the times we're moving forward, it's very important we actually wash our hands at all times. Just keep washing your hands. Everything you do, wash your hands. But some people is fascinated with touching the chicken. See the chicken thigh, remember the chicken thigh? So some perotons will change your life. You know, it give you a little bit of distance. So, lots of paprika, like lots of paprika, go heavy in the paprika. Chicken thighs, hot pan, and now is when we put the olive oil. Very important, extra virgin, touch for the very first time, really important. give it a good old lovely jubbly kind of thing. You know, like Jamie Oliver said, a little bit of a jubbly, lovely jubbly. Little bit of olive oil, and it's like half a liter. And what we're gonna do is gonna help us in this recipe. You see, I started with a little bit of heat in the pan. Got cautious. I didn't go all the way in. I didn't get hot, you know, very, very hot. I started with a nice temperature because, you know, we wanna sear that beautiful paprika. Okay, we wanna just almost seal it into the chicken. A couple of shakes and bakes. Okay, make sure we fully coat it. And this is what I was talking about in the chicken thighs. Look at how lovely is this fat in the chicken thighs. Absolutely amazing. You know, I don't know if you're watching right now, you got different angles. You can see what is happening in the pan. You can see what is happening over here. This is really serious cooking at home, okay? So now, we're gonna put the heat down so we don't burn the paprika. It's a funny thing in, you know, you're watching all the cooking shows, and when the chefs actually burning the food, instead of say they're burning it, they say, oh, look at it, it's caramelized. Okay, well, it's a fine line between caramelize and burn. Oh yeah, you wanna achieve some color. Color is beautiful. And what we're doing here, we're just sealing that paprika, we're sealing it into the chicken. We're just like really making sure that's almost created almost like a crust. Okay, very, very important. Now, I got a little bit of chicken stock. And this is what I was talking to you before, our succulent, okay? Right away, I'm gonna go with the chicken stock. Yeah, baby. Yeah, now it's everyone. Can you hear that? That's the sound of success. Okay, so the chicken stock is gonna start. So we went from searing to poaching, almost like braising, okay? And what is braising gonna do is just cook really slowly in a really gentle, you know, it's gonna be like a really nice chat, talking to each other, really nice and gentle. A little bit of passata. You can use this just to create a sauce. When this is finished, I'll tell you why we're doing this. Okay, a little bit of passata in there. I'm using tomate frito because tomate frito is a Spanish passata and it tastes delicious. Okay, a little bit more season, just a little bit more salt, just to get excited. Don't be shy with this, just to put things together. And now is when we mix it and just create this beautiful sauce where the chicken, the paprika, the chicken stock, the passata, all the business are happening, see? And what are we gonna do? Normally I'm just like run, I'll be talking to someone here, hey, what's up? There'll be music and we'll be delighted. And you know, it's amazing to be able to do this from home. It's absolutely fascinating. And I hope you're cooking at the same time, because the great thing about this is like actually we can interact and talk to each other. And this is exactly the same what you will get when you come into the Cake and Bake show, you know, and when you get to our amazing cooking stage, love cooking live. Okay, yeah, here we are. Have a look at this. Okay, we got a beautiful sauce with a really nice body, and the body is very important. And what we're gonna do is forget about it for a little bit. Just let it braise. Remember, tacos need to be succulent and delicious, and that's the first step. This is the first step way to heaven. Okay, the first business. Now, tortillas. See, tortillas are amazing. You can just go to the shops and get some tortillas. It's really, you can have the hard ones, soft ones. I love these both ones, but they're not cheap, you see. And nowadays, you have to watch the budget, and it's something a little bit impersonal. I was not creating, you know, in Taco Tuesday, what you're gonna be making. See, this is like $7, $8, you know? Pretty quite pricey, quite delicious. Hey, amazing, it's fantastic. But what about if we can make our own tortillas? Wouldn't it be nice? Okay, I want to show you how simple it is to make tortilla. You can use, you can make corn tortillas, or you can make, you know, just normal plain flour. This is the best thing you'll ever buy, okay? These things are fantastic. There's a measuring cup. So we're gonna measure dries and liquids together. And this is really, really simple. So we're gonna use more or less, and this is like all, you know, I'm using this. Normally I would not measure it, but I'm using this so everybody at home can cook at the same time. So you're gonna use 2 cups of flour, and that's 1, and that's more or less 2. Okay, any flour, don't use self-raising. And now we're gonna use 3/4 of a cup. Okay, stop, hammer time. 3/4 of a cup of a little bit of water and a little bit of olive oil. Okay, this is how simple it is. A little bit of olive oil, just to get cheeky with it. I can hear you, I can hear you. You know, this is amazing. I can hear all your questions through. I feel like one of the security guards looking inside. Oh, somebody dodgy over there, in the corner. I can see you over there. Okay, so obviously we have some questions. Is any people watching us? Is there people watching us? Can you see everyone? Is everybody say hello? Okay. Now we got a little bit of water. I'll answer your question just in a second. And now we're gonna do a little bit of mixy. And this is probably the simplest dough to do in the world, okay? You got a spoon in a bowl so you don't make the mess. You know, when you do doughs like this and you wanna get the kids involved, it's very important you use a bowl, because if you go straight on the bench, it's a nightmare cleaning up. And you know, now that we're at home, you see all these chefs on TV, it's like, oh, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. It's like they got 10 people to clean up in the kitchen when they finish. So we need to be conscious as well of how much mess we do at home, because it's exhausting enough to do the cooking. Sorry? This is so funny. Any flour substitute? You can use corn flour to make it more authentic. But like, can I tell you, for this cooking demonstration, I've been driving around all day to buy some flour. People are still mental. Houses full of toilet paper, houses full of flour, full of pasta. What's wrong with you people? Taking all the good stuff. You can use any flour you got hanging around, you know, in the house. And what you will notice in here, and I set up a couple of chairs in here to set up my kneading business in this side. So with the chicken cooking, it's all about timing, okay? You got the beautiful dough happening. And you always can get some of that, you know, like the dough that is coming together, and a little bit of extra flour, just for that cool things the chefs do in TV. You know, when they do like this, okay, in the board. But the messy part is almost done. And I'm just gonna use the touch, okay, very important. And if you watching right now, you got your kids with you, this is when it gets fun. This is actually when children want to cook. Something very important I learned after writing menus for early learning centers and work with children a lot is like the more you get your children involved in the process, is the more you succeed, you know, getting them involved to do something, you know. So this is when they set up little bowl each, and both of them start to like that was running the shot, isn't it? That was right in the shot. And this is when I can tell you, this is the most amazing setup ever. And I'm so happy that you can see every single angle of what we're doing. See now, everything starts to come together. And now is when the kiddies are here, each of them got a little bit of the flour mix. You see, you can almost see the little naughty bits of olive oil in there. And kneading is something so amazing. It's all really therapeutical as well. Kneading is all using your body weight, see? I used to make bread, I used to make a lot of pastries, and it's all about using your body weight. You see, the heavier you are, the easier it is. You see how I'm using this part of my hand, the soft one, and I'm kind of smashing the dough, squashing the dough against the board. What's gonna happen, see, look at this. Voila, ready to rock. It didn't waste one bit of flour. It's not one thing on the floor. Have a look. So when you're at home, it'll be exactly the same. And this is, ándale, las tortillas. This is our tortilla dough. You see, something with gluten, when we just put it together, gluten is all really nice and strong. It needs almost to relax, to come to like a stage where we can play with it now. So what we're gonna do is just need it to rest for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is enough. In the same bowl with all the business, boom, drop it like it's hot. 10 minutes, and we got this amazing, you know, soft dough. I made one before the cooking demo. Sorry? maybe not in Australian supermarket. The masa harina is more available in really nice, maybe more special delis. It's a lot of amazing. We're so lucky with the delis around the country, but a few specialized delis, they do have the right ingredients for this. And you know, that's what I was gonna talk about, a few of the really nice Mexican things that you can use to pimp up and make your tacos really authentic. You see, you go to the really specialized, you can get nopal jam, that's the cactus with the pineapple. This will take, you know, the tacos to the next level. You are really adventurous, you can use mole, pollo con mole, amazing. It's like a chocolate and chili sauce. This is the bomb, very delicious. And you know, what we're gonna do when this is cooked and we get the chicken out of here, we're gonna save this tomato sauce and we're gonna mix it with a little bit of black beans, you know, refried beans. And that's when you cook 2 meals at once. You see, we're squeezing all that flavor into that sauce. And this is when maybe, if this is Taco Tuesday, Wednesday you can do something else. And on Thursday, you have your really nice refried beans on top of the nachos. OMG, que bueno, delicious, just really nice. Okay, so this is our dough. Really simple to operate with dough. Do a little bit of flour on the bench. This is really simple. I'm gonna roll one of them. I hope everyone is rolling back at home. Roll, baby, roll. Rolling pin, okay? Very easy. I don't know why I got two. I think because maybe Morgan was gonna give me a hand, okay? Cut it in few portions, okay? So we'll do that, and we're gonna do, there you go. That's 8 tortillas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can practice really nice, yes? The ingredients for the tortillas are very simple. So we just got some flour, water, olive oil, and a pinch of salt. And all of a sudden, you get this amazing, look at this, like Play-Doh. Kids love this stuff, okay? And straight into the bench. Oh my God, this is so good. And you cannot apply pressure with a rolling pin. Now, when you're rolling with a rolling pin, to get the same thickness all around, you almost have to try to apply the pressure in 6 different directions. So to get the same thickness all the way around. So we'll go 1 this way, like this, 1 that way, 1 this way, okay, 1 that way. And that's how we start to get, see the repetition of the movements, 1 this way. And we're achieving the same thickness in every single direction. You don't want them to be really thick in one side and really thin in other. Well, you know what? You could actually, almond and coconut flour, now with all the gluten-free business, you could actually adjust your liquids, but you actually could do as well. You see, this is a freshly made tortilla. This is amazing. This is achievement at home. You know, you can really easily, look at this guy. Hey, excuse me. We're in the garden. This is really sense of achievement to cook something from scratch. You know, to achieve something so easy, but you know, so rewarding, okay? This is pretty amazing. So these guys go straight into the barbecue. See, barbecue, hot plate, make sure it's not too hot. And you know, start cooking the tortilla. So there's 1 in there. We'll run another 1. And just keep an eye on it, and just keep an eye on that. And it's just really, really simple. You see, like, see little bubbles start forming in the tortilla, like the ones we buy in the shops. Oh, that's a very good question. I'll tell you something, my mom never made tortillas in the whole entire life. Because in Spain, you know, we so focused in Spanish food, it's not funny. But I learned Mexican cooking with a lot of Mexican chefs. I had worked in my early career when I was working in the UK. And answering to your question, and if my mom inspired me to cook, you know, I think just because my mom comes from a massive family. My mom is one of 20 children, like pretty big family. And what is fascinating is like, you know, how many people used to eat together into the house, and you know, like all the big meals, all the families, just got such a big sense of family, and that's very important. So I don't think I'll be able to do anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, freshly made tortillas. I don't think we could do anything else that is not cooking, because I'm not good at nothing else really. So I think cooking was the thing I was predestined to do. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, look at how soft that is. That just came out of the hot plate. Check this out. You see that? Look at this. Warm, fresh tortilla. OMG. Yeah, you can use the KitchenAid to knead, but when you use your KitchenAid to do the kneading, I guess you take away a little bit of that romanticism of what is to feel and touch. You know, as you can see, not everyone has got a food processor. It's how it's in Spain. But I guess, you know, everybody's got a mixing bowl and a handful of flour and a little bit of water, and that's pretty amazing. So simple steps. Can you pass me one of the chips? I'll throw it to the audience. Pass me one of the bag of chips. Is the audience watching? I've got some presents over here. Ready? Okay, who wants some chips? Over here, anyone? 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 You know, I can tell you how much I miss my live cooking demonstrations. You know, when I'm at the show in Melbourne and in Sydney, you get to see people face to face. When you work in TV, you lose a little bit, like, you know, you don't know exactly what people really is thinking of your recipes, or, you know, they're enjoying your food and stuff like that. But when you are in a live show, in the Cake and Bake show, in our amazing stage, you actually get to see people's feelings and, you know, people's smiles, and always trying to make a little bit of fun of food, trying to make fun of food, make it fun really. You know, cooking should be something is enjoyable. And I think we're watching all these cooking shows, almost that it's complicated. You see, you don't need to really have the right shape. You know, it doesn't have to be too perfect. It's like, you know, it doesn't really matter. Rustic is beautiful. See, look at this one here. This one here. Sorry? What is my favorite thing to cook? My favorite sibling. Oh my God, is that Carlos watching? Is that my brother watching the thing? Who's your... Carlos, of course. Is you, Carlitos? Oh, that's funny. Is it Carlos watching? Can you see all the comments in there? People telling stuff? Oh, that's brilliant. Carlos, tú eres mi hermano favorito. Tú. I just said that he's my favorite brother. But I said to Antonio the same. So none of them get upset about anything. You see, when you run a little bit of the flour, a little bit of business again, just a tiny little touch. Freshly made tortillas. Don't you think this is fascinating? And again, keep rolling. Make sure the rolling pin, you always get that little dose of flour. And just so simple. You know, the thing with the tortillas is like everything in life. Everybody's got the different way they like things. Some people like them really thin, and some people like them really thick. I'm kind of halfway. You know, I like them to have a little bit of consistency. I don't want them to be too thin. And the thing is, when you cook the tortillas and the tortillas lose the really nice feeling of being warm and soft, you always can bring them back to life on top of a flame. So you can put it straight, you can start the gas, you put it on top of a flame, and all the bubbles of air kind of wake up again. See, and you can actually, before they put it in, this is a really elastic dough, you give it like a quick all squash. There you go, stretchy, and you know, no oil, nothing. It's like a flatbread. Check this out. Absolutely amazing. Don't you think that's fascinating? Soft. It's got all that lovely personality, the little bits of burn. And just remember, you know, you want that to be really nice and golden brown. Okay, don't push them too hard, because we're gonna give them a flash. When the chicken is ready, we'll give them a flash again. Okay, so that's our first step. We'll save that lovely, I'm gonna have 4 of them. I think 4 is enough. We'll set that 4 portions. You can always wrap them around in Glad wrap again. You know, it stays in the fridge. You know, this is a dough that keeps giving and giving. You know, and that doesn't get old. And you just make sure you round it all out together again into a beautiful bowl. See, I'm gonna get into a really nice bowl. There you go, and straight into the mixing bowl next to this other guy. Okay, so we're not gonna waste it. When all the family arrive, we'll do lots of tortillas for everyone. Okay, so look at this bubble in here. Oh, you see that one there? Look at that bubble in there. There's all the different foldings of the flour with the little bits of, see, look at the air in there. That's creating almost that crunchy. When you have the tortilla, it's got that ay chihuahua, you know, like really nice personality. Okay, so this one here ready to roll as well. We're gonna keep them nice and warm with tea towel. Okay, cover them. Tortillas, thick. What was my favorite part of being now a celebrity? Well, I'm not sure if it was actually a favorite part. It was a long journey, that's for sure. Being in the show was probably the craziest adventure I have ever had in my life, because it was 31 days in the African jungle. That is a long time. We didn't have a bed. Had this plastic thing when we sleep. We didn't have any food. It wasn't tacos. We didn't have a phone. I didn't know how my family was. I think that was one of the hardest thing to like don't missing the family. But the test and the challenges and the trials were amazing. We were to jump out of a chopper in the middle of a valley. We did the treadmill. That was so scary. Look at Rhonda falling down the cliff. That's very scary. And just the overall experience was very good to, you know, like get to hang out with, you know, Daisy Thomas, Charlotte, you know, Meef, Rhonda, Jelly Bob, you know, all of them, Dilroy, you know, all of my, Ryan, everyone was lovely. Paris Hilton was lovely too. It was very nice, a beautiful group of people. That's a beautiful, I'm glad that you watched, and I never thought I would actually win the show. I went with a really like, humble mindset up, and I can't believe the whole Australia has got behind me, and we got $100,000 for our amazing charity, Are You Okay? You know, so it's good to look after the minds of the nation. So that was a really good achievement, very good. Now, I'm gonna start working into the crumbs. So chicken is braising, nearly ready. This is a little bit of panko. This is very affordable stuff you can buy in the supermarkets. It's like a freeze-dry breadcrumb that creates a lovely texture. You can do this with all bread. Just work in Melbourne, actually the perfect place to probably buy all the Mexican condiments, you know, the nice chipotles and all that, because you have really specialized, beautiful shops. You know, I think you got all the gastronomy in Melbourne, Mexican gastronomy in Melbourne is amazing. You got all that really nice shops. When you get the blue corn, the chipotle, the habaneros, the jalapenos, and the good tequila. Actually, talking about tequila, you cannot have tacos without a nice drink of tequila. I'm gonna cheers to everyone. I guess, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. The dough, if it's wrapped in the fridge, will last 2 to 3 days without oxidating. And it's something you can do in advance. You can do the tortillas in advance too. You will freeze them and after warm them up as well. This is a little bit of lovely tequila. Salud, everyone. Am I allowed to do this? Well, I'm at home, isn't it? This is cooking at home. I can do whatever I want. Let me do this. It's a lovely tequila. Salud, everyone. Hope you're having a glass of wine, cooking with the kids at home. Cheers. I said that my kids like the tequila. I said, well, yeah, we give them all the time. My children love cooking. Morgan and Claudia, they're the best 5 and 8-year-old chefs I have ever worked with. It's fascinating. They're so good. They get into cooking so much. It's just beautiful. Wow, famous as a chef. I guess this is a little bit of dry herbs. I'm gonna put this to shush it up. I think my career in TV started, I never wanted to work in TV. Kind of TV found me a little bit. I was working in the background while my boss was like, sorry? 4:30 p.m. It's good, no? We're happy? We can be here all day. Oh, we're gonna be here until 11:30 at night, so it's all good. 4:30, well, we're not even getting started. This is a little bit of chili powder. That's a little bit of hot chilies. That's a little bit of dry herbs. We're gonna put all that through the breadcrumbs. How TV found me was just like a really funny story. Like, I never wanted to work in TV, but I think I was lucky enough to one TV producer thought I was doing a good job, and I wanted to have me in the show, and you know, everything started from there. It was like you know, being in the right time, acting in the right place, and how everyone, you know, that I have always worked in every TV show has been really lovely to me, and just been lucky, you know, to have Australian people get behind, you know, the first Spanish person ever to work in a mainstream TV show. I think to start working in the living room, this lemon zest, when you do the lemon zest, make sure you don't take the pith. The pith is really bitter. Working in the living room is a highlight of my life, and you know, we're working in a new living room show that will be ready for you, very soon. Okay, so we got lemon zest, we got chili powder, we got oregano, we got really nice business in this, and now this is very important. Keep an eye on this. But this is how we do the really succulent chicken. So we got the tortillas, we got the crumb, we got the chicken, and this is how you make your chicken really crispy without frying it. And this is very important, okay? Because it's gonna be really nice, and look at how soft these amazing thighs, this being braised in here. How soft, you see? This is succulent and really juicy. And they go straight into the breadcrumbs, okay? You can use normal breadcrumbs. I think the Japanese breadcrumbs, the panko ones, they got a slightly a bit bigger crunch. It's something really amazing they do to things. They're just really crispy. And once they're here, we're just gonna drain them. You know, look at this. We're gonna make sure that with all that juice, see, suddenly we got that crispiness. We're gonna make sure we almost totally covered it. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't fry it. That chicken inside is still succulent. So delicious. It's been braised. It's got the flavor, but we didn't fry it. And that's, for me, a very important part of making the tacos. Because you see, we can use chicken schnitzel, and we can use a little bit of chicken breast that we just fry, or we barbecue it, but it's nothing better than this. Check this out. We got the crunch, we got everything, the good things in life. We got the crunch, we got the flavor. Hi Susan, Daniel and Emily. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you could roll the tortillas. I have them ready to go. RTG, how to say, in the kitchen. You have them all in the fridge, roll really nice and thin. And if you only have a sandwich press and you don't have a barbecue, if the sandwich press is really flat, without closing the sandwich press, you'll be able to cook them. Even if they're small tortillas, you actually will be able to cook them. Because at the end of the day, a sandwich press is just like this barbecue, just like with the same appliance of heat, really flat. So it's like a hot plate, really. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this. We're gonna see this really close. Check this out. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That is the softest, most delicious chicken ever. Okay, so that's nice and portion, ready to rock. Oh, I think I need to eat a little bit. It's okay. Oh. And it's got a little bit of spice. I'm from Murcia, a beautiful city in the south of Spain between Alicante and Almería. I've been in Australia for an eternity now. Can't remember how long I've been in Australia. I've been in Australia forever, nearly 17 years. And wash my hands. And the south of Spain is a beautiful place. You know, when it's always summer and it's fantastic. And you know, my heart beats in two places now. I'm Spanish, I'm Australian at the same time. So my heart beats, it says, ole, how you going? Ole, how you going? In two places at the same time. Okay, that's a good question. No. Yeah, I love cooking at home. My favorite thing in the world is cooking for my family. It's like one of the things I live for. You know, like cooking for the family is actually the best task. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to do julienne quickly. And maybe you're thinking, oh my God, Miguel, you're wasting so much vegetable. No, I'm gonna show you how to julienne a carrot for our beautiful salad. You can buy the mix already done, or you can actually be brave and improve your knife skills. Okay, you see how I do all these layers next to each other? And now just let the blade chop, okay? Into beautiful, really nice buttons. Okay, so we have a little bit of cabbage, red, white. Okay, we have a little bit of capsicum, we have a little bit of carrot. And what we're gonna do is a really nice coleslaw, because that is the next step for me. Okay, that is the business. Okay, so the salad is a mixture of cabbage. And you know, the salad is really simple, but what is really important is the dressing. The dressing is what is gonna really make a difference. So you can do, depends how much time you have, you can make your own dressing. So you can make your own mayonnaise. It's really simple. Or you can use some Kewpie mayo that I love very much too. Okay, that's actually delicious. So look at this. I'm gonna a little bit of the salad, just a tiny little bit. Mix it all together, a little bit of seasoning. Okay, a little bit of olive oil, just to make it nice and loose. And now, this is the moment of the truth. Okay, this is the real, are we gonna make the salad fresh made, or you want me to show you how to make a nice dressing? I'm gonna make a really quick mayo. I'm cooking every day. Every Friday, no, every day. And yeah, the living room is coming back on the first week of June, okay? So that'll be really exciting time for all of us. When we can actually be in your living rooms again and just have a little bit of fun. Okay, for the mayonnaise, really simple. Cheap oil, you know, light olive oil, nothing too fancy. A little bit of the good stuff. So that's the extra virgin, touch for the very first time. Really robust, really thick. A little bit of lemon, okay, just to cut through. And this is the same lemon we used before. Little chico lemon, look at this, it's squeezed. Hey, hello. And one egg. The egg needs to be from the fridge. Okay, very important. Squeeze, voila, okay. And now let's get the most amazing device in the kitchen. I love this stuff. And just working, baby, working. Up and down. Sorry. What was the cooking show was on? The living room. The living room, obviously I've done a lot of different cooking shows in the past. But like, you know, my favorite ones has been Miguel's Tropical. When is the show on? Sorry. When is the show on? We need to work in our accent, eh? We got both the thickest accent in the world. With a Spanish accent and a Sri Lankan accent. The show will be back in Sydney in October 16th to the 18th. And in Melbourne in November 27 to 29. And I'll be there rocking the boat with everyone. So you got fresh. What is my favorite dish? Oh, see, but tacos for me are absolutely amazing. Tacos is something I love to do. I love enchiladas, I love burritos, I love quesadillas, I love, you know, like the whole blue corn. I love all the beautiful salsas. I love the sourness. I love the margaritas. I love so many things about Mexican cuisine. But you know, I think something really beautiful about like making, you know, like freshly made tacos at home. You know, that was a little bit of Kewpie mayo. This is a little bit of chipotle. Okay. Where we can go for a good meal? Any secret for a good meal? Use the best ingredient in life. You know what the best ingredient in life is? Let me tell you, I will tell you really quietly. I'll tell everyone. The best just love. Okay, so we have salad, ready to rock, tortillas, we got the chicken, and I'm gonna show you how to make. How are we going with time? Are we good with time? How is the time? Are we doing well? Okay, beautiful, fantastic. Okay, so we got plenty of time. So now, I'm gonna show you, okay, and this is really, you know, with tacos, I love to use, apart from using chicken, I actually love to use chorizo as well. And that's not really a thing very Mexican, but you know, I love to grill a little bit of chorizo because chorizo is one of the sausages that got all the spice and all that really nice business. And this is something really easy to do. You know, I'm gonna show you how to prepare a chorizo really nicely, perfect for the tacos. So you're gonna slice in half, okay? You're gonna open it in half like this. Squeeze the sausage, don't go all the way to the end, just let the link lay. And now I want you to score it, okay? Could be for the dressing, but you can go with the chipotle, you can use normal egg mayo, you can make your own mayo as I show you. You can use just like a normal dressing, like olive oil and a little bit of cherry vinegar, just a squeeze of lemon juice. You know that you need a dressing though. It's all very important that you actually use a dressing. It's really, really important. Okay? This is the chorizo. See, ready to rock. Can I see how that looks? Look at that. It's nice and scored. See, all really nice and scored. Where's the camera? There you go. And now that goes into the grill. Okay? And I'm gonna do exactly the same with the other one. So this is a perfect way and a really good way of how to cook the chorizo properly, the way I like it, okay? And you score it again, see? There you go. Almost like when you cook the calamari, you get that really nice crisscross pattern that goes in both sides, okay? So you're gonna go through all the fats. Oh, fish tacos, yes. Okay, so depending on the texture that you're looking for, when you're making some fish tacos, you actually, if you like something light and fluffy, flathead is very good. I love whiting, it's very nice. You can use like a little bit more affordable ling, snapper. But for me, swordfish and tuna, that is the real business. And it's a lot of people that like to do the crumb fish. You could do the same cooking process. If you have a piece of fish, you could actually dust it with the paprika. You could put it in the sauce, and until you could create that lovely crumbs as well. So, you know, you could follow the same process that we're doing here, but just using fins instead. Now, you cannot have amazing tacos with a really nice, like kind of avocado component to it. But the way I learned this from a really good Mexican chef. He showed me all the secrets about the guacamole, and I think we always do it wrong. We have you know, this we love so much in breakfast, lunch, and dinner the avocado, because in Australia our avocados, we're so lucky with them. But it's something we always do. You know, they get brown, and you know, we're working. We put too many ingredients with them. We lose a little bit of that avocado flavor. This was actually a fantastic tip. The lovely Mexican chef showed me once, and he's making the avocado, the guacamole, inside the shell to keep the amazing flavor, okay? Check this out. Beautifully ripe, nice and juicy, absolutely delicious. Now, fork, okay? We're gonna do all the business in here, okay? Fork in here, okay? Squeeze a lemon. What is that little bit of lemon I have before? I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon in here. See, in the shell. See that little space you have in there? A little bit of the lemon in there. A little bit of olive oil in there you go. See, inside. And now we're gonna just start working it, but all inside there, okay? A little bit of salt. And with the fork and with a little bit of time, you see, look at this. I'm gonna mash it from the inside. You see, mixing it within the shell. It's something fascinating about the shell of the avocado, that it's got a lot of flavor in the inside. See, this is a fantastic way to, you see the greenness, because the beautiful citrus is preserving the really nice green color and it's no oxidation, we're not getting the avocado out of the shell. So it's no oxidation happening. It's already been seasoned and the olive oil is making it really nice and soft. Check this out. See? Voila! Ready to rock. Even. Ooh, my feta cheese is coming out very, very soon. Who told you that? How do you know that? Somebody, who is that person? How do they know that? Yeah, how do you know that? That's like all confidential. It's coming up soon, very, very soon. Who is asking that question? I love it. And what was the other part of the question? Sorry, I got caught up in there. My favorite restaurant, you see? Well, once upon a time when, you know, the restaurants were open and we actually were able to like go to have a beautiful meal. My favorite restaurants, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Now we're talking, now we're turning around. My favorite restaurant, I got lots of favorite restaurants. Just depend on the meal that you're looking for. Ormejo in the Speed Bridge, amazing. Pilu in fresh water, very nice. Jonas in the Northern Beaches, very, very delicious. Golden Century, Chinese food, very nice. Sri Lankan restaurant, very, very nice in Glebe. Sri Lankan street food, they do the hoppers and dal, very, very good. I'm very versatile, I love all different cuisines, so depends how I feel. Little around here, Frenchies, very good French restaurant, Eleonora. Nokia Thai, beautiful Thai in Coloroy. So, you know, now is a good time to start supporting all the restaurants because a little bit of, you know, one order a week will go a long way. So make sure you get the fun happening, you get the takeaway happening, you know, you get the fun, you know, at least once a week, you call a little takeaway and support your local business will go a long way. Very, very important. Now, this is ready to rock. We can actually mix the herbs as well here. I got a little bit of chopped parsley. You see, check this out. And I'm just gonna mix it in the shell. The good thing about this, for example, if you're making a picnic and you're trying to do an avocado dip, you will actually do both sides. You will do both sides. You will use the pip in the middle, pack it away, closed up, put a little bit of glass wrap, and this in your cheese plate could be where you get the crackers, and that will go straight in the bin. So that'll be fantastic. You know, that's a really lovely avocado component. So, salad, chicken, avocado, a little bit of cheese. We got the chorizo. I think we're ready to play kind of thing very, very soon. So now remember I say that we can bring to life that amazing tortillas. You see, look at this. Still really nice and soft. Still really nice and soft. Check this out. Look at that. Unbelievable. Still deliciously soft. Check this out. Homemade tortillas. Hey, ay tomate. Really, really simple, okay? So now, we'll flash them back again. I'm gonna flash them back again into the hot plate. Chorizo is nearly ready. Let's get a plate. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go in the white plate, the big one. Oh, I love this stuff. I'm plating. You see, Taco Tuesday has never been so good. Let me work it out for you in really easy steps. That tortillas didn't cost more than $1 to make. If you buy a packet in the supermarket like this, you'll be looking at $7, $8. And if there's the fancy ones with the taco kit, it's quite expensive. To braise the chicken, you have 2 meals in here. So the chicken we use today with that sauce, tomorrow you can make a pasta. On Thursday, you can make something different with fried beans and some tacos, or you can make something like at the base of a bolognese. So you see, think about the multi-meal, how to save money and how to cook delicious food at the same time. Very important. So this guy has come back to life. Okay, it's almost like andele, andele, arriba, arriba. And this is how I like it. I'm gonna use, you see the softest part in the inside. Okay, our avocado component. Just a little bit. Oh, stop it. Little bit of cheese, and with the cheese, plain stuff, okay? You can use a little bit of tasty cheddar, a little bit of mozzarella. Nothing too fancy, okay? So you don't want to take away, you know, all that beautiful flavor from the avocado. our delicious chicken. Look at that. Look at that. OMG. And make sure, you know, with tacos, I get really, really excited, like really, really excited to just load them too much, and it's not enough, you know, it's just not enough space to put all the really nice things that we're gonna put in there. And now we're ready to rock. 10 minutes left, fantastic. And now we're ready to rock. You see, we're ready to rock to have the salad on top. And I'm gonna eat one of these in front of you because I'm gonna do a chorizo one as well. I'll do a chorizo one as well. Look at this. A little bit of the salad. Okay. And it's got the carrot. My special was, sorry? I didn't hear you well. Oh, this one. This one is from the school. You know, my little girl will be here somewhere. Okay, what is it? Sophia, Camila. This is the little one's May. Morgan, that's Morgan. It's my son, Morgan. Okay, look at this. All the little guys put together. This is Morgan, that's my son. Lovely picture of him. See it? It's my boy Morgan. And let me see, Sienna Gloria. And that's Gloria. You see, what a lovely family. This is the kids make this. I know, my specialty, doll, isn't it? It gave me away. Who is asking that? No, who's all these people watching all this? How do they know all my secrets? Must be all our friends watching. Okay. Oh God, we don't have any secrets anyway. Everybody knows what this is how our backyard looks. And so I'm gonna put now the salad on top. Okay. Oh, and this is something. This is just drop it, kind of food. You know, just drop it on the plate. The chorizo. Check this out, guys. Let me put the chorizo in there. Look at this. Look at that. Yum. Look at the chorizo. Oh, leave that in there. Switch on that. Switch on that. Okay. And just, can I eat one? A little bit of chipotle. This is the nice condiments, you know. This is the nice things that they make a little bit more exciting, you know. You see, Tabasco, very important. This really bring the volume up of spicy. I love it. If you don't have Tabasco, sriracha really take things to the next level. Very, very important too. And you can use a little bit of spicy paprika. It really helps too. So that's one ready to go. Should I eat it? I think I want to usually eat it. One of the camera, it would be nice if the cameraman eat it. Yeah. Here. 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 Can you film him eating it? Please? Can you turn the camera around? Please. I know, our lovely cameraman here be watching all the time. Must be starving, just salivating with it, really nice. I'm a chef. I'm gonna just eat all the food and all the people. Look at this. Can you have a shot of that? Well, that's a very, very good. No, it's running away. It's running away. I think the hardest part of being a chef, you see, I don't really. I think you know, it's pretty full on. It's a really full on. It's a very full on job, in the way that, you know, you watch in cooking shows, you know, the glamour of being a chef. You know, you see all the famous cooking chefs, and you know, you think the cooking is one of the things, you know, Instagram and all that stuff is making, you know, almost glamorize our profession. Being a chef is actually a very passionate, devotion, kind of driven kind of job. You know, you really need to love it. When I became a chef, most of the first years, I did a lot of working for free because I was passionate about cooking, and I really wanted to cook because, you know, I really feel identify with what cooking is all about. And I believe you know, you become a chef nowadays, if you do it for the right reasons, you succeed in Australia, because, you know, our food industry, even in now, the food industry is suffering a lot. You know, it's always gonna be people really hungry. I think the hardest part of being a chef is like always, you know, trying to compete. The hardest person to compete is yourself, always looking for the best flavor, always looking for new skills, butchery skills, always trying to keep learning our food. I think that will be like the most complicated, not the hardest part, because I love being a chef. As I was saying before, there's nothing else I could do that is not cooking. And it's a beautiful thing. You get to cook, and the reason why we cook is for the reward of our customers, you know, for seeing that smiley face, a cameraman smiling when he's eating the taco. That is the pursuit of happiness as a chef, you know, looking for the right reason why somebody enjoy your meal. That is why I think why we become chefs, for the reward. That's all. My favorite toppings for tacos. Okay, so the salad, very important. You know, you can do tomato salsas, delicious. You know, the avocado is a must be. You know, it's a very, very important. A little bit of mayonnaise, some chipotle, Tabasco, sriracha, chorizo, absolutely fantastic. Really like crispy chicken, really nice. Some really nice pan-fried fish, very lovely too. You can make them with sweet potato and pumpkin if you're a vegetarian. You will do exactly the same business we did with a little bit of sweet potato and do the same process. So tacos is one of the things at the end of the day. It pleases everyone, keeps everyone happy. Well, chefs are starting out right now. Woo. I can tell you like tips for chefs starting out. Whoever is starting to be a chef right now, you're probably starting in the most challenging time our industry has ever seen. And I know, like, you know, a lot of people, there's a lot of talk out there how the industry, you know, slowly is fading away and is disappearing because COVID-19. But I think what will happen with all this crazy virus is the industry will reborn again, and soon enough we'll have, you know, like a lot of exciting things and a lot of exciting places to go for people again. And obviously, you know, cooking is all about passion. So you got the passion, you know, just go for it. Doesn't matter if it's a virus or not a virus. You want to be a chef, go for it. It's fantastic. Who is gonna have that one? So like this one, I'm gonna go for this. This with the chorizo. Salud. Crispy. Oh. This is amazing. Oh, I love it. What I miss the most about not going out. I got a mouthful. I cannot talk for the last 5 minutes. That was a massive mouthful I got into there. What I miss the most as a Spanish person is the hugging, the kissing, you know, saying hello to friends, you know, hanging out outside. I think the perspective, what is this new age is moving us forward, is like missing the people. That's what I miss the most. Being able to see the neighbor, shake his hand, it's really hard. But I think because we are all in this together, I guess we'll come out of this much stronger, and you know, we'll come out a little bit more with more kindness, and we'll appreciate more the little things. We'll appreciate more just to have a coffee with our friends. We'll appreciate more just to go for a walk in the park. We'll appreciate more having people over at home. And we'll appreciate more all the little things that I think they're the big things in life. So I miss a lot to, you know, just being normal like everyone else, I guess. But we're very close to the... Sorry? You know, funny you say the Prime Minister. I met Scott Morrison gave me my citizenship. So Scott Morrison is a massive fan of the living room. And when I went, it's funny, it's crazy, isn't it? Just an illegal immigrant like me. I got my citizenship from Escama, And he was very lovely. He gave a few years back ago, and he said, "Oh, Miguel, I love you guys in the living room." And I remember it was a very emotional ceremony. It was a lot of people, believe it or not. It was heaps of people, and I have a very good day. So, yeah, I think Scott Morrison is doing a very, very good job moving this country through this crisis. This crisis is doing a very, very good job. So he's a good friend of the show. So good friends of the show, good friends of mine. Like a beef, I will use maybe something like a nice Scotch fillet, a little bit of a Scotch fillet, a little bit of a sirloin, something like a little bit of maybe a bavette, a beautiful bit of rump, and I will sear it the same way. The paprika, I will put it in the sauce. Some depends if the part of the meat, if part of the beef is a little bit cheaper cut, it will take longer to braise, but something like a Scotch fillet and a sirloin will take pretty much the same time as the chicken. And once again, vegetarian options, sweet potato, beautiful zucchini, pumpkin, nice wedges of pumpkin will be amazing. Onions, quarter of onions, mushrooms. You know how good will be a field mushroom in here? It'll be amazing. And you will do exactly the same. Get the mushrooms with paprika, braise them in the tomato sauce and put it in the tacos. They're brilliant. And because the big field mushrooms are really meaty, they will give you the really nice feeling that you want. Well, this is how do you have still time? We ran out of time, 1 minute. Just make sure please keep following us online. Remember, our shows will be in Sydney in October 16th to the 18th. That we're going to be a lot of fun. In Melbourne in November, close to my birthday. Yes, buy me something. The 27th to the 29th. And we never take it for granted the massive following up of you people, because you guys, we exist, and because you come into our shows and you following us and you come in and enjoy what we do, we exist. So we don't take it for granted. I hope you learn how to make really simple tacos, and I cannot wait to see you soon. Thank you, everyone. It's very special. It's very special that you were here with me at home. Let me say goodbye in a really nice way. Adios, amigos. See you later.